What's up guys? Today I want to show you how I'm going to make my own media baggies. So this is the caddy that came with the FIJI CUBE all-in-one box. It slides into one chamber, and originally it had a big sock filter that this slides into, but I feel like that's going to be a lot of work. So my idea is to fill the chambers with biomedia and have polyester filter floss on top to floss out the detritus. But there are two ways that I can approach that. One is just using this simple baggie. It's about $1 each, but I feel like once I put the media in and fold it up and put it into place, it's going to restrict a lot of flow. So I thought about it, and I went to the dollar store and Daiso out here in California. It's a Japanese $1.50 store. I got this, what is this? A stretchable body washcloth for $1.50. And it's just a bunch of, it looks like pot scrubbers looped into a long cloth, I guess. But you can just undo this knot right here, and there's a bunch of pieces that you can just pull out. I think one would be sufficient and just save the rest for later. But once you pull it out, it's a mesh material that I think I can use to bag up to net up and bag up the media, and kind of put one bag into each chamber here. So 1, 2, 3. I have everything in a tray so I don't make a mess, because the entire basket was in my Lagoon 25. So it's been sitting in there ever since, and it's been waiting for me to kind of get ready and fill up everything. So the media that I use in my reefs, this is Pond Matrix, and this is it's like biospheres from Marineland. It's very effective. I got these from Johnson when I was starting up my lagoon. He gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them because it contains beneficial bacteria. But today I'm going to modify this mesh and kind of place in the biomedia to fit into the caddy. So what I have is the biomedia, this mesh from the washcloth, a pair of scissors, and zip ties. So this thing is just a big tube. So how I'm going to approach it is tie one end and just drop in the media, and then tie the other end, or use the zip ties to be cleaner. Let's try use zip ties and see how that goes. So I have one end zip tied. It's pretty tight. Instead of just filling it out of the box and then trying to jam it in there, I'm going to just kind of put it here. Let's see. That way I don't have to force it in later, and it takes the guesswork out of putting too little or too many into the bag. Jam it in there. It would be perfect if the caddy came with sides, but they didn't design it that way, so we're just gonna do a workaround. So one, zip tie this up. So this is my first one. It's a little sloppy on this end, but I feel like by the time I get to the third chamber, it's going to be super refined. This is the same one piece that I cut out. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to use for later on. But let's zip tie the other end. This time I'm going to trim it right off the bat. Stick it in the hole. It looks like I have just enough to fill up the caddies. Taking out this tray out of the lagoon will allow for more water flow, because I feel like once it was sitting at the bottom right there underneath my rack, it prohibited a lot of flow, and I see a lot of buildup all over the tank. So I'm curious to see how the tank does with this entire tray out of it. It just frees up more space. Grab a zip tie. How it's gonna look when it slides in. One, trim this, and then still have this piece for the top. Trim it off the bat. The rest in there. Another piece of zip tie. It's pretty quick, about 5 minutes of work. Top like that, and let's go put it into the tank now. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I have it slid out a little bit because there's a lip, and I feel like it's going to prevent me from easily sliding it in. But here we go. I'm worried that the bottom bag is kind of bulging out a little bit, but it should fit fine. Yeah, you can see that little bulge. Here you go. It's in. So we'll have some floss on top, so it could clean out everything. I'm gonna slide it back in place. There's a pair of magnets behind to kind of secure everything. This is how it's looking. Let me line it up. there you go. Everything is in place. You can see the water flowing through the media bags that we just made. It's just kind of cycling through, going into this chamber, getting all filtered out, and coming into this chamber. I'll have the heater and the skimmer in for the next video, so stay tuned for that. Let me know if you guys like that idea of using the body washcloth to make the media bags. I feel like it's a good solution. It's better than using the other thick bags, which I feel like it would restrict water flow. So if you like that idea, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you have any ideas for me, shoot a comment down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.